Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing today?
We're finally getting to our Contradictions episode.
You're always wrong.
Not today.
No, you are. You're always wrong. You're always wrong.
All right. So, do you have some good contradictions for us today?
I have some mediocre contradictions.
Okay.
At this point, we've gone through the majority of them because we've already hit them from the other books that we've read.
Right, yeah. They are very repetitive.
We're toward the end of the Old Testament, and so,
Yeah, right.
We're
running out of, legitimate contradictions that are new.
Yeah.
At this point.
There's only
probably
3 books left of the Old Testament, something like that.
Right. Yeah. And the Old Testament has been pretty consistently the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we're covering new ground or breaking new ground here with any of the things we cover.
Right.
God kills people and he's shitty, and then he redeems a small section, and then he's shitty again, and whatever.
There's nothing new about Nahum.
Right. All right. Well, are you ready to get into these mediocre contradictions?
I sure as fuck am.
All right. Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Nahum!
Yeah.
I'm going to miss saying that, so I'm probably
You're just getting it out. You're going to overdo it this time?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. This is that episode.
Got it.
So if you hate it, I'm sorry at ya. But,
right.
It be what it be.
Yeah, it was a short book.
I got to do it.
You got gypped here.
I did. I did. I don't think we can say it gypped.
Oh.
I think that's not culturally correct.
Oh.
I think we say I got robbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I apologize.
You should.
I didn't. That was just one of those
You grew up saying it, and your face looked really confused when I called you out. You were like,
"No,
huh?
I realized it took me a second."
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That one is not correct.
That is not correct.
Right.
Yeah. Apologies to our audience.
Yes.
We're not perfect, but we try really fucking hard. We're all fucking hard over here.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't intentionally set out to hurt people. We just accidentally be assholes all the time.
Right.
So, okay. Are you ready for this episode of You're Always Wrong with regard to Nahum?
Right. Yes. I am.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, number 1. Does God ever get furious? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, all the fucking time, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he sure as fuck does. For example, in Isaiah, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations and his fury upon all their armies. Yeah, that happened. Mm-hmm. And then in Jeremiah, therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, mine anger and mine fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man and upon beast and upon the trees of the field and upon the fruit of the fucking ground, and it shall burn and shall not be quenched.
You got to be really pissed off to be mad at the ground.
Right?
Like that's just What?
It makes me think of when Rocket said, "Great, now you made me kick dirt." I think that was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, question mark?
Think that
or maybe
is
it was
correct.
the first one?
No, it's not the first one.
Was it the second one?
It's at least the second one.
Okay.
I think there's a third. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was the second one,
Yeah.
Volume 2.
Okay.
All right. But he also said it another place in Jeremiah, "And I myself will fight against you with an outstretched hand and with a strong arm, even in anger and in fury and in great fucking wrath." Anger, fury, and wrath.
Yeah.
And in Micah, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Yeah.
And then in Nahum,
Yeah.
God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious.
Got it.
Okay?
Well, I feel like you're even leaving off the ones where he's like very vengeful and furious against his own people.
Yeah.
You know, like these are a lot of the things you mentioned were against other nations.
Yeah.
And it's not just other nations.
No,
it's everybody.
No. All the nations.
Oh, yeah.
Not just a seven-nation army.
Right.
All the nations.
Got it.
Yeah. But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
No, I'm not taking that one. He's an asshole.
No, because even though in Isaiah he talked about his anger, guess what? In Isaiah he also says fury's not in me. No,
But he just said it was in him.
and also in some Psalms, both ways. It goes both ways.
Psalms is like a get out of jail free card for the Bible.
It is. You
I'm
can
like,
find everything in Psalms.
like everything's in Psalms.
You could just cut out the whole rest of the Bible and just only keep the Psalms, and you'll find everything you need.
You got an answer for whatever you want in there.
Yeah.
It's like a cherry picking bonanza.
It's a fucking buffet of cherries.
It is.
Cherries Jubilee, cherry pot pie, fried cherries Jubilee. Did I already say that one?
I don't know.
Cherry fricassee.
I wasn't keeping track of the cherry
All right,
references.
ready?
Yeah,
Number
I'm ready.
2. Does God help in times of need? Yes or no?
No.
No, he sure as fuck don't. All right. It says in 1 Samuel, "And ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day," because he's fucking deaf as fuck.
He's not going to help you.
Yeah, that was in 1 Samuel.
Okay.
And then in Isaiah, "And when you spread forth your fucking hands, I'll hide mine eyes from you. Yeah, when you make many prayers, I'll not hear."
It's very petty.
I can't
of
hear
him,
you. Nanny,
know?
nanny, boo, boo.
Right,
Stick your head
right.
in doo doo.
Like that's petty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it anyway.
Yeah. The way he phrased it is fucking petty.
Well, I mean,
The way the men
you
phrased
emphasized it helped a little bit too.
Well, I'm just reading what's on the page.
No, I got
The
you.
fact that I add tone, that's the word's problem.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then again in Isaiah, it says, "Verily, thou art a God that hidest thyself." Thou art.
Yeah.
You know? As you do.
Yeah.
Then in Ezekiel, it says, "Thus saith the Lord God, are ye come to inquire of me? As I live, saith the Lord God, I will not be inquired of by ye."
Okay.
Okay. And then in Hosea,
Right.
it says, "They shall go with their flocks and their herds to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him. He hath withdrawn himself from them."
Now I would say I'm gonna caveat this because I feel like people would be like, well, he's talking about people that are not worshiping the Lord correctly and not, listening to his ways and following his path and all these things, right?
Well, but the question didn't specify. It just said, does he help people in times of need?
Sure.
And the answer is no, not if you don't fucking feel like it.
Right. No, absolutely.
And only sometimes he does, even if they don't deserve it. So, just depends on his mood and nepotism that day.
No, I get it.
And finally, in Micah, it says, "Then they shall cry unto the Lord, but he'll not hear them. He will even hide his face from them. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo, stick your head in doo-doo."
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
Okay.
Because in addition to several Psalms, yes, he does, of course, help people in their time of need, such as in Nahum. It says, "The Lord is good, a strong hold in the day of trouble."
Okay.
He's going to help.
I guess.
Trouble right here in River City. Okay? That actually is important. I want you to remember that, okay?
What am I remembering exactly?
The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble.
Okay.
Okay? Just remember that.
Sure.
Right here in River City, trouble.
I got it.
Okay. I'm helping you out for later. Okay? Number 3. Will God flood the earth again?
No, I mean,
yes or no?
No. He made the covenant with, Noah.
Yeah.
And there was the rainbow and the whole thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainbow. Yeah. Okay. Like in Genesis, he was like, I totally made a rainbow, and I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all my flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood. Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, this is the token of the covenant, which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth.
Okay.
And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant, because I need a fucking reminder, because I'm only God. I can't remember unless I see a reminder,
right.
Which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
Okay.
That was in Genesis chapter 9, verses 11 through 15. And I read all 4 of those verses because they all talk about what a fucking promise he made.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
He's going to destroy all people?
In Nahum. No, the question was, is he ever going to flood the earth again?
Right.
Is he going to flood the earth again? Yeah. But with an overrunning flood, he, God, will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies.
Well, but again...
He's going to flood it.
Yeah, but he's not talking about all of the earth and all
that
the flesh.
Well, okay.
There was,
Will he flood the earth again? Well, okay, yeah, but he's going to overrun...
the enemies.
He's going to overrun Nineveh.
Yeah. But that's not all of the world.
No, you're right. But still, I just feel like he's like, what? I didn't flood the earth. I only flooded a city.
Well, yeah, he's definitely like, he found
a loophole.
He definitely finds loopholes.
He's like, if I flood this city today and that city tomorrow and the other city on Saturday.
Right.
And then after that, the whole world happens to be flooded. I didn't flood the whole earth. That's not my fault. I flooded 3 separate places and the floods converged. But that's got nothing to do with me. Like, I just feel like that's what he would do because he's a fucking loophole finder.
Well, he said he would not destroy all flesh with the flood. And so I feel like you're being... Like, I feel like that's a little unfair.
I feel like you're right, but I feel like...
And I'm not trying to defend God. I'm just,
You're right. He's not flooding the whole fucking earth. He's merely flooding a fucking city.
Right.
But he made it seem like he wasn't going to send any more floods. Or, like, that's the way we read it. And maybe that's our fault. Maybe because I just thought, yay, there's going to be no more floods.
I didn't really read it that way. I read it that he was not going to flood the earth again.
Well, I just took it as he wasn't going to send any more floods to kill people. And I guess I should have understood that when he said the earth, he meant, but I'll still send some small ones.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I should have understood that, but like, think about understanding that implicitly. God will still flood people. By all means, he will still drown the fuck out of some people.
Right. He just won't destroy the entire earth.
Not all at once.
Right.
Just in several different floods, maybe.
Sure.
He's a flood here, and a quake there. Here a flood, there a quake, everywhere a meteor strike. Oh, God destroyed the earth, but he didn't do it with a flood. Right? That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
It just feels, I don't know. It just feels loopholey, and I don't care for it.
I mean, this guy doesn't exist anyway, so
no, but
it doesn't really matter.
This guy, were he to exist, is a bad faith actor, and I don't care for that.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Number 4. Is it always wrong to steal? We've done this one before.
In my opinion, no.
Correct. That's the correct answer. But, we got a yes and a no.
Sure.
So, okay, no. And, Rachel stole the images that were her father's back in Genesis.
Yeah.
And God was fine with that. And then in Exodus, but every woman shall borrow of her neighbor, and ye shall spoil the Egyptians. And by spoil, they mean, take the spoils.
Okay.
And then further in Exodus, let every man borrow of his neighbor and every woman of her neighbor's jewels of silver and jewels of gold. So, he's like saying, go rob these people, go steal from the people.
Right.
I mean, yes, they were holding you as captives, but go ahead and steal from them on your way out the door.
Yeah.
And then he says, and the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians, and they spoiled the fuck out of the Egyptians. Yeah, they took all their shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in Ezekiel, it says, Israel shall go forth and spoil those that spoiled them and rob those that robbed them, saith the Lord God. So he's perfectly fine with people stealing shit as long as it's the enemy.
Yeah.
And then it's not called stealing, it's called spoiling.
Right.
Yeah. Because you're taking the spoils of war. And that's fine to steal from the dead and your enemy.
Yeah.
Which is gross. Anyway, and then in Nahum, it says, Nineveh is of old like a pool of water. Take ye the spoil of silver, take the spoil of gold, for there is none end of the store and glory out of all the pleasant furniture. Take all that shit.
Huh.
Yeah. He's like, spoil Nineveh because it's going down. So, yeah. But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
Yeah.
It's terrible to steal. Don't steal.
I mean, it's like one of those commandment things, right?
Yeah. In Exodus, thou shalt not fucking steal.
Right.
And then in Leviticus, ye shall not fucking steal. And then further in Leviticus, thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. And then in Deuteronomy, neither shalt thou fucking steal.
It's just that these are such a, large swath of an idea, right? Thou shalt not steal, right?
Thou shalt not steal.
If you take a pen, is that really stealing?
Okay. I see where you're going here.
I'm just saying. Or if you are stealing because you are starving to death.
Right.
Yes, it is stealing. Mm-hmm. But, is it wrong?
Is it, hardcore theft?
Right. If you're not harming the other party, per se,
I don't know. Walmart is a big fat fucking crybaby. And they always be acting like they're on the short end of the stick.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about this.
I see. If I was to say anybody's robbing there, it would be them robbing people of good wages and robbing their vendors of good costs of goods and
robbing their customers of everything.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
Well, they used to be the lowest price in town, right?
Yeah.
But that's no longer the case.
No.
Only people still think they're the lowest price in town.
Right. Furthermore, in some places where, remember there was a time before COVID when the majority of Walmarts were 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Not all of them, as we found out when we visited Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
There were, none of them were 24 hours where we were at. But the majority of the Walmarts that we had run into prior to that were 24 hours. And yet, if you walked in at 3 o'clock in the morning, all the lights were out except for one aisle. And that was the aisle that somebody was stocking. But it wasn't a guy who actually works there. It was a manufacturer stocking guy. So you couldn't ask him for any help. And there were no cash registers. So it's were they open? No. Not really. You could go in and you could get your shit, but get the fuck out because they're not really. And that's robbing your customer. I'm sorry. It is. It is. If you're going to be open, be open. If you're not, fucking close. And now they're all closed. Lo and behold.
Right.
Thanks, COVID. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't either. Yeah.
But it felt good.
Okay.
All right. Let's do a pop quiz.
Okay.
Because that's all I had for the You're Always Wrong.
Got it.
I don't know why I had to opera that one.
But it works for me.
It felt good.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Number 1. What was the reaction of all those who heard news about what King of Assyria does in the book of Nahum? Was it 1, clap their hands, 2, shake their head, 3, be envious, or 4, sing? I'll read it again for our friends at home and for your confused face.
Yeah.
What was the reaction of all those who heard news about what the king of Assyria does in the book of Nahum? Did those people was their reaction when they heard the news about the king? Was it to clap their hands, shake their head, be envious, or sing?
I'm gonna say clap their hands?
That, I believe, is the correct answer.
Is it?
I
Okay.
believe.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I sent you my score earlier because I took it so early today I knew I'd forget.
It's been a while since we read this, so like I kind of forget. Like I'm assuming this is when the Syrian king kind of was getting toppled or something. But I could be wrong. We can come back to that.
I wanted to see my score though, and yeah, I texted it to you because I knew I'd forget.
Yeah.
I only answered 9 out of 17.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 52%, and the average is 57.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I hope you beat me.
Yeah.
Number 2. What happened to the mountains and the hills before the Lord in the book of Nahum? Was it to quake and leap, collapse and sing, quake and melt, or tremble and quake?
Okay.
Okay, I'll read it again.
Yeah.
What happened to the mountains and the hills before the Lord? Was it to quake and leap, collapse and sing, quake and melt, or tremble and quake?
I'm going to go with tremble and quake.
I think that's what I picked, and I think that's wrong. I think it's quake and melt, but I could be wrong.
All right. Again, I give myself a little bit of leeway because, like, I feel like these are based on only King James, and we don't read the King James.
Well, not only that, but they're like memorize all the phrases, whether they're make sensey or not. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, that's.
Did the land do some shit? Yeah, the land did some shit.
Sure.
Do you really need to know if it was quake and melt or melt and quake?
Doesn't matter.
No, it really fucking doesn't.
In the grand scheme of things, who gives a fuck?
It doesn't matter. Number 3, in the book of Nahum, it was said, "Behold upon the mountains the feet of him that brings" what? The cry of salvation, good news, sacrifice to God, or justice? In the book of Nahum, it was said, "Behold upon the mountains the feet of him that brings" what? The cry of salvation, good news, sacrifice to God, or justice?
I believe it is good news.
I believe you're correct.
Okay.
Number 4. What did Nahum say the shepherds and the nobles of the people of Nineveh do? Is it sleep and snore, drink and stagger, sleep and slumber, or doze and sleep?
Okay.
What did Nahum say the shepherds and the nobles of the people of Nineveh do? Is it sleep and snore, drink and stagger, sleep and slumber, or doze and sleep?
I believe the answer is drink and stagger.
That's the one I picked, and I think it's wrong.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be
Whatever.
wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Number 5, the wrath of the Lord in the book of Nahum is poured out like what? Is it water, fire, vinegar, or gall? The wrath of the Lord is poured out like what? Is it fire, water, vinegar, or gall?
I am going to have to go with, I don't know the answer to this one. So, I mean, can you really pour out fire? But I'm gonna go with water, I guess.
Okay.
Because we talked about flooding Nineveh earlier.
Sure.
And I don't think that they talked about, there's different interpretations of what they did to Nineveh. Some books say flood, some say fire.
Right.
So, like, it kind of maybe depends on which translation you're talking about.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
anyway, I'm going to go with water.
I know it's not vinegar, and I know it's not gall because that's what I picked. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Number 6, Nahum was given oracle concerning which city? Do I even need to?
I mean, Nineveh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to reread
Right.
it for our friends at home because, the other choices were Samaria or Egypt.
Okay.
Just so,
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what?
Sorry, I didn't mean, if anybody didn't know that, I apologize for giving you the
If you
answer.
didn't know that, that's on you. Because we're dumb. And I mean, there's only 2 things we remember about this. And it's Nahum, because it's his book, and he prophesied about Nineveh.
Right. I mean, those are that's the biggest things.
And he was talking to Judah.
I remember a little bit more than that, but I mean,
Okay, I'm just saying. Number 7. What were the princes and the scribes of Nineveh? What were the princes and the scribes of Nineveh likened to? Was it locust and lion, owl and cuckoo, grasshoppers and clouds of locusts, or grasshoppers and nightingale? All right, I'll read it again for our friends at home.
Yeah. Okay.
What were the princes and the scribes of Nineveh likened to? Was it locust and lion, owl and cuckoo, grasshoppers and clouds of locusts, or grasshoppers and nightingales?
I'm struggling with this one a little bit, but I'm going to go with the first one.
The locusts
and the
lion.
lions.
Yeah, that's the one I picked, and it's wrong.
Really? So
Yeah.
there's got to be the locusts and the grasshoppers. then.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I struggled on. I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah. No,
the
I
other
knew
two
it was down to
wrong.
one of those two.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least we're on the right path together.
Right.
on that
Right.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. The cloud was acknowledged as what? The dust of God's feet, the gathering of water, God's covering, or none of the above?
I'm going to go with none of the above. Oh,
Let me
Sorry.
read it again for our friends
okay.
at home.
I apologize.
Hey, according to the book of Nahum, the cloud was acknowledged as what? The dust of God's feet, the gathering of water, God's covering, or none of the above? And you're choosing none of the above?
None of the above. Yeah, sorry.
That's what I picked, and I honestly can't even remember.
Got it.
I think it's the dust of God's feet.
Really?
I could be, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Like, I'm not remembering any of these words.
Yeah, I know, me neither. Because the phrasing, the exact phrasing is not important. It's the message that matters.
Yeah.
And this is trivial bullshit.
Sure.
Number 9. What will the Lord by no means do according to Nahum? Save the deceiver, advocate for the adversaries, clear the guilty, or pity the wicked? What will the Lord by no means do according to Nahum? Save the deceiver, advocate for the adversaries, clear the guilty, or pity the wicked?
I am going to... he's not going to save the deceiver.
That is incorrect. I remember.
So it's the advocate for the...
No, it was clear the guilty.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
I would never have got
Man,
that. I don't know why I remember that.
I'm sucking at this one.
Yeah. I sucked too. That's what I think the one I had got was advocate for the adversaries, maybe. I don't remember.
That was going to be my...
Or pity the wicked. I don't know.
Right. Not the fool.
I do not never pity the fool.
Okay.
Okay. Number 10. In the book of Nahum, God is described to be what? Jealous, wrathful, avenging, or all of the above?
Okay.
In the book of Nahum, God is described to be what? Is it jealous, wrathful, avenging, or all of the above?
I don't know the answer to this one specifically with regarding to Nahum, but I'm going to go with all of the above.
That's the correct answer, whether it's the correct answer or not.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember, but I just remember knowing that in my heart, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
In the book of Nahum, the Lord will make a complete end of the adversaries with what? A whirlwind, an overflowing flood, pestilence, or a mighty billow? In the book of Nahum, the Lord will make a complete end of the adversaries with what? A whirlwind, an overflowing flood, pestilence, or a mighty billow?
Now, again, I think there are different translations of this, but the flood.
I believe that is correct, but I could be wrong. Number 12. What were the fortresses of the people of Nineveh likened to? Was it the apple tree, wheat, the fig tree, or sycamore? What were the fortresses of the people of Nineveh likened to? Was it the apple tree, wheat, a fig tree, or sycamore?
I vaguely remember sycamores coming up, I think.
That's incorrect, sir.
So fig tree then.
Yeah,
No.
it was fig tree.
Okay.
Number 13. That one I remembered and got right.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah,
Huh?
good job.
Huh?
Good job.
Number 13. In the book of Nahum, Nineveh is likened to a pool whose waters do what? What do the waters do? Do they stink, run away, overflow, or kill? Nineveh is likened to a pool whose waters do what? Stink, run away, overflow, or kill? Yeah, I don't even remember this a little bit.
I'll say kill, I guess.
I think I chose overflow, but I don't remember
I don't
why
know.
or if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, I don't know the answer there.
Number 14. Nineveh was described as what? A wealthy nation, a cruel city, a righteous city, or a bloody city? Nineveh was described as what? A wealthy nation, a cruel city, a righteous city, or a bloody city?
Now, I think that it was a cruel city, and it was also a wealthy city, but I believe the way it was described was a bloody city, because the blood was gonna be running in the streets, and
that's what I picked, but I can't remember if it's right or wrong. But I feel good that we picked the same one regardless.
Sure, yeah.
All right, number 15. What did Nineveh do? Oh, wait, let me start over. What did God say Nineveh will do in the book of Nahum? Will Nineveh seek refuge from the enemy, go into hiding, be drunken, or all of the above? What did God say Nineveh will do? Will Nineveh seek refuge from the enemy, go into hiding, be drunken, or all of the above?
I am going to pick all of the above.
That feels right.
It does.
That feels like what I did.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right or wrong.
I don't either.
Number 16. What did Nahum affirm will not rise up a second time? Is it temptations, difficulties, troubles, or war? Who was paying attention? Number 16 again is what did Nahum affirm will not rise up a second time? Is it temptations, difficulties, troubles, or war?
Troubles.
Correct.
Right here in River City.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were paying attention.
Yeah.
And you almost weren't paying attention in the question.
Well, yeah.
But I made you pay attention.
Right.
Yeah. All right, last one, number 17. According to the book of Nahum, where is the way of the Lord? Is it in the storm and wave? Is it in the sea? Is it in clouds? Or is it in whirlwind and storm? All right, let me read it again for our friends at home. According to the book of Nahum, where is the way of the Lord? Is it in the storm and wave, in the sea, in clouds, or in whirlwind and storm?
I believe it is the sea, because we talked about Leviathan at one point when we were talking about this book. So I believe my question was about that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go with C.
All right, let me give you your grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. You did more poorly than I did.
Oh, awesome.
You only got a 47. Okay. Let me go back up here and we'll grade them. Ready?
Sure.
What was number 1, what was the reaction of all those who heard news about what King of Assyria does? It was clap their hands. That was correct.
Okay.
We both got it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, what happened to the mountains and the hills before the Lord in the book of Nahum? Yeah, we both got it wrong. We both picked quake and tremble and quake.
Yeah.
And the answer was quake and melt, which is stupid.
It just seems too much like Salvador Dali painting.
Yeah.
Mountains melt.
Right? Yeah. Like, what's melting?
Right?
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, in the book of Nahum, it was said, behold, upon the mountains, the feet of him that brings, and we got it right. It's good news.
Okay.
Yeah. Good on us.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, what did Nahum say the shepherds and the nobles of the people of Nineveh do? And we chose drink and stagger.
Right.
But the answer was sleep and slumber.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I know. I did the same thing you did.
All right.
Number 5, the wrath of the Lord in the book of Nahum is poured out like what? And we chose water, but the answer is fire.
See, and again, I don't know. Because, I think it depends on the translation. And again, I could be wrong, but okay.
Well, chapter 1, verse 6 reads, "Who can stand before his indignation? Who can endure the heat of his anger? His wrath is poured out like fire, and the rocks are broken into pieces by him."
Got it.
So,
Okay.
Definitely fire.
In that translation that you're reading.
Okay,
So,
let me go back to ours and see what it was in ours. 1:6. Here we go. Oh, that's Habakkuk. Hold on. Well, I was prepping it for the, when we read that one.
Yeah.
Okay, 1:6. "Who can withstand his indignation? Who can endure his fierce anger? His wrath is poured out like fire. The rocks are shattered before him."
All right.
So I'm sorry, but you just are wrong.
Got it.
Is what it comes down to.
Okay. All
And
right.
you have to accept when you're wrong.
I'm accepting.
You're wrong.
I'm accepting.
Okay. Number 6. You got it right.
All right.
Nahum was given oracle concerning which city?
Nineveh.
Sure as fuck was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Number 7. That was a gimme.
it was.
I mean, like when I say you got so many right, that one doesn't even count. You know.
I mean, like 2 of the ones I got right don't even count because you gave me the answer for
I know.
trouble, and
Yeah.
and Nineveh was easy. So
Yeah. All right, number 7. What were the princes and the scribes of Nineveh likened to in the book of Nahum? And it was grasshoppers and clouds of locusts, but you and I both chose locust and lion
right.
because we're assholes.
Well, locusts and grasshoppers seem too similar to like why?
Yeah.
Why would you why
They're the
those two?
same.
Yeah.
They're the same. And he did talk about somebody being he did call them lions.
Right.
At one
That's
point.
why I chose that one. 'Cause I
Yeah,
was
me
like,
too.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't
Yeah,
know. And then
yeah.
the other one, I was just like, why would you compare them? Whatever.
Right, yeah.
It is what it is.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Number 8. According to the book of Nahum, the cloud was acknowledged as, and we chose the dust of, we chose none of the above.
Okay.
And the answer was the dust of God's feet. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't the gathering of water or God's covering. It
Got
was
it.
the dust of God's feet.
Okay.
Because, you get to see his feet sometimes.
Right.
But just the dust of it.
Sure.
Why God got to be having dusty feet?
Well, no, they saw him up on the mountain because his feet were the ones showing the good news or whatever.
I know,
So-
but the dust of God's feet. Why are his feet dusty?
I don't know.
If I was God, my feet would not be dusty. I would have the prettiest. I would have a pedicure all the time.
Right.
Like-
But it must be the melting mountains that he's standing in, causing some dust to
I
kick
would
up.
still.
Maybe.
I'm God. My feet are pretty. I'm just saying. I ain't having no dust on my feet.
Right.
I'm God.
Yeah.
Like the people that imagine this God, like their God is so fucking small. Like their minds are so small. Why does your God have dust? Really? That's the best you can do. You imagine a God that has these fucking feet, right? And feet are ugly and stupid in the first place. They have like billions of bones in them or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's just, beyond the biology of how stupid feet are and how ugly they are, getting beyond that, why on God's green earth would you imagine a God with dusty feet? If I was imagining a God, perfection, right? Perfection. The God I would imagine would not have feet in the first place. But if the God I imagine did have feet, they would not be dusty.
Well, I'm again, just as a counterpoint, God supposedly created man out of dust. So if he's got dusty feet, maybe it's just he's surrounded by creation, magic stuff. Creation dust magic, I don't
His
fucking
Play-Doh
know.
set.
Yeah, right.
It's still messy. Like, it's so...
I'm just saying, like,
It's
if
so
you
childish.
wanted to look at it in terms of something that could make sense, that's all.
It's so childish.
No, I'm not disagreeing completely. I'm just saying you could.
You could
look at it away.
Could. I wouldn't, but you could.
Right.
Number 9. What will the Lord by no means do according to Nahum? And you chose save the deceiver, but the answer is clear the guilty. Which
Yeah.
I told you at the time.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
That's right.
Number 10. In the book of Nahum, God is described to be what? Jealous, wrathful, avenging, all of the above.
It's definitely all of the above.
He is all of the above, and that is also the correct answer.
Okay, I was going to say, if you said anything else, I was going to be pissed.
Well, even if it was wrong, it's right. But it turns out that it is right.
Okay.
Number 11, in the book of Nahum, the Lord will make a complete end of the adversaries with what? And the answer is an overflowing flood, which we got right.
All right.
Yay for us.
Yeah.
Number 12, you got this wrong, and you shouldn't have. What were the fortresses of the people of Nineveh likened to in the book of Nahum? And you chose sycamore, but the answer was fig tree. I got that one right.
Right.
Which makes me
I almost
very
picked
happy.
fig tree, but I could have sworn I remember them saying something about sycamores.
I remember it was them shaking the fig trees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the verse is actually... It's from chapter 3, verse 12. All your fortresses are like fig trees with first ripe figs. If shaken, they fall into the mouth of the eater.
Honestly, I overthought it because, fig trees are such a prominent thing in the Bible that I should have just... It was definitely my only other choice that I would have picked.
The only way it could have been more tricksy is if it was pomegranates was in there as a choice.
Right, yeah.
Number 13, in the book of Nahum. Nineveh is likened to a pool whose waters what? And we chose kill, but the answer is run away, run away. I think I chose overflow. You chose kill.
Sure.
But the water runs away.
Okay.
I've never known water to run away, but
it does run away.
It runs over. It runs. I don't know that it runs away.
Well, if you're standing next to it, it's running away from you, isn't it? And it's also running towards you. But,
I don't like that phrasing. I protest.
Okay.
Number 14, Nineveh in the book of Nahum was described as what? A wealthy nation, a cruel city, a righteous city, or, we got it right, both of us, a bloody city.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Fuck that city.
That was some of that war poetry shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was good. It was good writing.
It was.
Number 15, what did God say Nineveh will do in the book of Nahum? He will all of the above, seek refuge from the enemy, go into hiding, and be drunken. And we both got that right.
Okay.
Number 16, what did Nahum affirm will not rise up a second time? What was the answer?
What? Trouble.
Right here in River City. Yeah. And that's funny. River City is Nahum. Is Nineveh. Yeah. Number 17, according to the book of Nahum. Where is the way of the Lord? And you chose in the sea. But the answer, my friend, is in the wind. In whirlwind and storm.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you got a 47%. The average is 57. I think I said a 53. So that means I got one more correct than you?
Yeah.
So, yay me, boo you, boo us, and boo the Bible.
Yeah.
And that kills Nahum.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we did it.
Wasn't anything real overly significantly different about this book than any others, other than the war poetry, maybe.
Yeah, I liked some of the writing. The messaging was kind of weird.
Yeah.
As they all are.
Sure. Yeah. No more weird than any other book, right?
Right.
But, it was short. So there's that, too.
That is true.
That makes it better than some.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So that was Nahum. And we will be back. I'll be back with the weekly weekly replay tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then we'll be back the next day with...
our live...
Yeah, that's right. We'll be doing it live.
You're looking at me like you expect a jingle, and I'm like...
No, you're right, yeah. But then we'll be starting a new book.
Right.
And that will be...
Habakkuk chapter 1.
Okay. Well, we'll see you then.
Bye!
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.